Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome in Axolotl and Beep and Remy. These new loading screens are lovely. I'm glad that you like them. I'm sorry that this stream alert woke you up, Axolotl. If you need to go back to bed, please do so. Godlike model. I'm glad you like her. She's here and she's ready to do some cooking because that's what we're doing today. So we're going to be playing The Lost Legends of Redwall, Feasts and Friends, which is I believe it's a cooking sim. So that's what we're going to be up to today. We'll see how good I am at that. If you guys don't know what Redwall is, it is a very prolific children's book series by an author named Brian Jakes, and it's all about a bunch of animals, and they live in a fairly tumultuous time. There's a lot of intrigue and murder and war and politicking, but there's also a lot of delicious food described in the books, and it's a kind of medieval-ish era. So they have some cool, lots of feasts, lots of pies, lots of cordials, lots of things like that. Why are you sorry this is the best thing to wake up to? Well, maybe not after 4 hours of sleep, right? Maybe not after 4 hours of sleep. Oh my god, my eyes. What do you mean, Saya? I always look like this. This is a normal day at the cottage. Your eyes are looking into my soul. Hi, Raz. Hello. Amazing. Welcome in, Z. Also, thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. Everyone do a big stretch. Make sure that you are an uncooked shrimp before we start this cooking, because if you're a cooked shrimp, you're gonna go in the pot. Also, Z, oh my god, the threaten me redeems. Can I just threaten you by looking at you? Oh, wait. Okay, what would you do? What would you do if Scuffraz just stared at you, didn't say anything, but was like, what would you do? Would you feel threatened? I think I'd feel threatened. I think I'd feel threatened. Also, everyone make sure you get a sip of something. Doesn't matter what it is. Something is better than nothing. I'm drinking water because I just woke up. Shakes threateningly. You have to like hold out that crucifix. She's definitely possessed. Alright, let me get this game booted up. And then I gotta do a little bit of jiggling to make sure that the sound is good. It says, cooking can be dangerous. Please don't attempt what you see here at home. Oh dear. I'm excited though. Alright, I'm excited. Let's go over here. Okay, I think, do I need to move my model a little bit? I think I might need to move her a little bit more to the side for this screen. Oh, that ain't it. That's two of us. Hold up. Computer, wait. This is not what we wanted. Okay. What about now? What about now, computer? Will you pick up the right game? There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's even worse. Yeah, the double model's even worse. The worst fate. Alright. Is the music at a good level? Hopefully it's not blasting anyone's ears out. Hopefully you can still hear me without it competing too much. I think I turned it down to an okay level, but y'all let me know. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and do new story. For those bright faces in the audience, I have yet the pleasure to meet. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Brother Jethro Barleyrow, Abbey Recorder and self-appointed storyteller of tonight's celebratory feast. For those jolly faces who I've seen time and time again, you may be familiar with the daring tale of the Lily Grove Scout Corps and of their heroes, Liam and Sophia, whose courage and kindness sought to save their besieged town from invading sea rats and their horrible Sergeant Scumsnout. I'll be lurky but enjoy gaming. Thank you, thank you. Like that story, today we return to the seasons just prior to the notorious Summer of the Late Rose, but unlike it, this tale is not one of danger or loss. Instead, one of fellowship, growth, and deliciously delightful cookery. Oh man, I forgot the names in Redwall. Fantastic. Yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to know all of these references, but I don't. It's been a very long time since I last read Redwall. If you recall, the Scouts had a kindly and dedicated camp chef, Rootsworth Rushstock, whose very career was built on feeding hearts and filling bellies in a manner most befitting of Redwall Abbey, and the very mouse who authored the recipes of tonight's feast. Redwall novels are fairly standalone, but the names are charming. They're very peak English. There's some that are sequential to each other, but yes, agree, they are fairly standalone. They are very peak English. So settle in, enjoy your meals, and let me spin for you the journey that took our hero from their quiet little village to the bustling tables you now attend. It all started one fine spring day when his oldest friend was over for dinner. Oh, okay, I was like, where do we go? Robin, Spring Hunter, and Rootsworth. Oh. Ah, welcome. Been a while since we've broken bread here, eh? Oh. A while indeed. Our legs sprier and fur less gray. Honestly, you spend so much time at the camp, I forget you have a proper home. Not much to make the trip worthwhile. No wife nor Dibbins to tend to. Suppose I could brush the weeds out of the old garden. Huh? A gardener and a chef. Now there's the key to Redwall's kitchen. Well. Oh, you remember that old dream, do ya? I reckon I'm too old for that now. Whoa. Quite the contrary. You know the oldest mouse alive currently resides at Redwall Abbey. Surely there's room enough for another talented old mouse. Oh, I don't know about that, but I do know what you're here for. Make yourself right at home. I'll get to cooking. What say you to some good fried taters? Oh. I'd say you know me quite well, old friend. I'd love nothing more. Alright, oh, I gotta hit the next button. Hey, you do something new with your hair? I can't quite put my finger on it, but you're looking a little different. What are you talking about, Zach? This is how I always look. But welcome in, welcome in. I've always looked like this. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Select a recipe, make sure you have the correct ingredients. Click anywhere to continue. Okay, fried. Captain Robin Spring Hunter likes fried taters and potatoes, and dislikes chili pepper and fried parsnips. Okay, let's see what's in our pantry. We've got a potato, one potato, 1 carrot, 3 olive oil, 1 butter, 2 trout, 1 parsnip. Fried taters. Missing ingredient. Alright, are we sure? I'm sure. To slice, drag and drop the ingredients onto the center of the cutting board. I'm ready. Oh, this is Osu. Oh, 39 out of 100. Okay, that was kind of terrible. How was I supposed to do that? Dice the potatoes into small cubes. That was pretty terrible. Okay. They didn't tell me how the minigame was supposed to work. I can't help but get lost in your eyes. It's like they're bottomless pits, and I just want to explore their secrets. Scuffraz certainly is something else. To start cooking, click on a heat button. Okay. What does the recipe say, though? To start, heat the pan, then pour in the melted butter. Okay. 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 Okay, I'm shaking it. Okay. I think... Oh, I see. There's like a little thing here that we have to get to the green, I think. Do we put spices in? Salt? Spices? Yeah, like, I feel like salt is good. I'm worried I'm gonna burn this thing. Like, we're in the green right now, but is the blue where we're supposed to be? Is that like the best? What are these spices? The spices are salt, no root, hot root, milkweed, sugar, and lemon zest. I think I actually made this too salty, but that's okay. I'm shaking these so that they don't burn. I'm trying to see if I can get this potato into the blue zone. What if you add more butter? I think it'll make it saltier. I think it's salted butter. No, I can't add more butter, sadly. I only had one, maybe? Okay, that sounds pretty accomplished. Plate and finish. It's a lot of shaking, I know. Wow. Wow. Finish. That's like 3 bites. Fried taters isn't bad, but the preparation is a little rough. I'd focus more on even chops and the cook timing. It's true. Next time I'll get it right. Skill C. As for taste, it has a nice salt, but it's just a bit off balance. A small tweak and this would be perfect. This fried taters uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. I'm so glad you like it. Overall, a solid dish, only just short of perfection. Just a few minor improvements, and I'd say the Abbey's kitchens are as good as yours. I'm glad you liked it. Alright, we got a B. That was generous. As a result of your increasing notoriety, the merchant has gifted you these items. 5 gold, 1 leek, sunny buttered bass recipe, and apple butter bliss recipe. As always, that was the finest meal this side of Old Moss Creek. You're being too kind. We're nothing special. Certainly nothing fit for the Abbey's great hall. You are too hard on yourself, but I suppose it's that drive for perfection that makes you as good as you are. Everyone's a critic. Welcome in, Iris. Hope you're doing well. I agree. I think those potatoes were fine, other than the fact that we chopped them so badly that there was like 3 of them. You really think I could do it? Cook for Redwall, I mean. If you require proof, why don't you enter the Lily Grove Harvest Cook-Off? You can't much argue with a ribbon and official unbiased accolades. And dethrone old Dorabella? That ain't a half-bad idea. She won't like it none, though, assuming it's even possible. She's won every season since the new scouts were right dibbins. It's settled, then. You'll compete in the Harvest Cook-Off, win, and before you know it, find yourself elbows deep in buttered pies and sun salad. My goodness, can't be much more than a moon till the festival. So little time. I will need more practice. Much more practice. Leave all that to me. I'll see to it that you have a reliable supply of ingredients and plenty of hungry mouths to feed. Ha! And here I thought I was settling in to retire for the season. Thank you. I won't disappoint. Of course not. You've never been anything short of impressive, but I've tarried long enough. Good night, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Alright, we sleepin'. I like our house. Oh. Oh, knock knock. Ahoy there! Name's Romper. His name's Romper Oaktail. Heard you was looking for a reliable caravan of victuals. Well, I've got 'em. Nothing too exotic, mind you, but all basics, quick as you like. I'm set up in town just down the way. It's been some season since we had a new shop in town. Well, ain't much a shop so much as a big bag of forage I come a-haulin'. I'd be happy to stop by daily, even if'n you don't want nothing. I quite like the jaunt. Thank you, Romper. I'm sure I'll be needing your services quite often since you're here. Care for a meal? You can now access Romper's wares anytime using the merchant button in the kitchen. Ain't never been one to turn down a free meal. I'd be most obliged. If I may be so bold, I've been craving fish something fierce. Won't be but a moment, but pantry's as empty as fallow field right now. I'll be needing to make use of your services. Of course, please help yourself. Alright. Romper likes sunny buttered bass and butter, and dislikes fried taters. Okay, what do we need for this? We need butter and bass. Okay, so we don't have bass and we don't have butter. Merchant. Here's the merchant. You can buy ingredients from him, and if you need coin, you can sell ingredients too. Alright, so we need butter. And we also need bass. Okay, sunny buttered bass. There we go. Butter, alright? Are you sure? Yes. Cut up the leek and bass into little pieces. Okay, let's try the leek first. Oh god. Okay, that was kind of rough. 58 out of 100. Not good. Not a passing score. Okay. What do we do here? Oh, you gotta draw a line. I see. This minigame is easier on a mouse. Tell you what. A 90. Thought I did pretty good on that one. Oh my god. So rude. Wonder if I could hold shift. Okay, at least the fish will be cut up correctly. Okay, we won't look at the veggies. Okay. The veggies will be rough. Yeah. Oh my god, this is like bring back Osu trauma. Precise mouse movements, no. Alright, well that was much better. Okay. Click the spice button to open the spice menu. Spices enhance the flavor meters. Drop the victuals in the pan. Oh, is this... Okay, wait. Is this the recipe? Was this what I was supposed to be doing before and I just didn't pay attention? So it wants low heat, then butter, then leek, then shake, then up to medium heat. Also, Callio, welcome in. Looking good, Raz. Thank you, thank you. Then the bass with some kind of... with salt, I assume. And then to off, and then we're done. Okay. So do this. And then... Okay. And then we just let it go. Oh no, we still need to go. Okay. That is so close to burning. Okay, that was stressful. That was stressful. Okay, plate and serve. Wow. Amazing. This sunny buttered bass is near perfection. A little polish on your preparation and its shine. As for taste, why, I can't complain a wink. Fine a meal as ever there were. Well, thank you. I'm honored. This sunny buttered bass hits all my favored flavors. I'd eat a heap more if I could. Overall, I'd say top notch. Best meal I've had. You are welcome back anytime. You received a gift. Click to open. 10 gold. Thank you. As a result of your increasing notoriety, the merchant has gifted you these items. 4 gold, shrimp and hot root eats recipe, veggie mash, and Frida's famous fries recipes. Thanks, friend. Of course not. You've never been anything short of impressive, but I've tarried long enough. Good night. I'll be seeing you again soon. Must say, I've not known ye forest folk to be quite so skilled in the kitchen. Where'd you learn to work the iron? Me old man, mostly, and he his father before him. The Rushwhittle family's been at the trade a good 5 generations or so. Boy, okie, I'd wager even the worst meal here is a stone's throw finer than the best dish in me galley. What a lucky heir to learn from a line of master chefs. Oh, funny thing that... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to be picking a sore spot. None of my business anyway, and I suppose I should be letting you get on with your night. Thank you again for the fine meal, and I'll be stopping by with my wares daily should you need any. It was good to meet you, Romper. I hope these roads treat you well. Oh, and one more thing. I tucked a few recipes in with your tips. Some old sea otter classics. Hope they serve you as well as they've served me. Been an age since I've feasted with the river folk. I can't wait to give 'em a try. Welcome to your living room. Here you will find your helper map. Foragers can be sent out to location nodes on the map to gather ingredients. Okay. Saltport. Oh, we could drag it around? Saltport looks like it's like in a volcano. Leeward Cove. Dragon Grounds. Leatherbat Cavern. St. Alphys Cathedral. Badger Stripe Bluffs. Mayberry Springs. Skeleton Rocks. Old Catskill Castle. The Quarry. Pinewood Falls. Mistvale. Julian's Farm, just known for potatoes. Bogger's Fishing Hole, Sageberry Village, Apple Glen, Sorrel Bloom Wood, Home Garden, Camp Silver Sands, Fiddlehead Fen. Okay. I think... Let's see, how does this work? Okay. Liam's off. I also want to send someone to somewhere that has like good produce variety. Okay. Okay. And then I'll leave Brunock here, I guess, for now, in case I need to send somebody out. Handy. Rootsworth's Journal. Robin Springhunter. While in the Lily Grove Scout Corps, he was once given a pep talk about buttery beets and found a fondness to beet medleys. Alright. Romper Oaktail. Merchant wanderer extraordinaire, lover of all fishes. Oh, here's all the stuff. I see. So I can look up everybody, I guess. If I like. Brunock Wheelwright. Ah, well, if it isn't Lily Grove's newest scout in training. Happy April Day, Raz. I love the googly eyes. Welcome in, Guy. Happy April Fools. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Sorry if I was tunneling on my cooking stuff, my foraging. Good day, Chef Rootsworth, sir. I have an official scout report from Captain Robin. Oh. Is that so? That owl isn't back here, is he? Whoa. No, oh no. Nothing of the sort. Captain Robin told us all about your play for Dorabelle's throne, and we're eager to be of service. Oh, that. Well, that's mighty kind of you all. Though I can't imagine what I'd have you lot do. The kitchen ain't exactly fit for a badger, let alone a whole scout corps. Liam, Sophia, and I are this moon's field scouts. We all imagine ingredients are in high demand, so we agreed we'd be on the lookout for any fresh victuals we find in the field. I especially love the sweet carrots that grow in Mayberry Springs. They're my favorite. Oh, now there's a fine idea. Nothing makes a dish quite like nature's bounty, thank you. Captain Robin says you should decide our daily assignments. Different areas yield different stuff, so let us know what you're looking for, and we'll do our best to find it. Oh, and here, he wanted you to have this map. He's marked all the main regions with their usual harvest. You can now access the helper screen anytime using the map in the living room. Thank you, Initiate. It warms me heart to know Lily Grove's got such caring mice looking after her. Now then, why don't I cook us up something? Can't send a scout out hungry now, can I? Thank you, Jeff Rootsworth, sir. I heard your veggie mash is to die for. Just Rootsworth is fine, lad. Now sit tight. I'll whip us up a quick meal. Mondays are busy with payroll stuff, so I'm doing okay. Well, hopefully the day sails by quickly. Okay. Veggie mash. Missing ingredients. Butter, mushroom, and onion. Merchant. Hey. Let's see. Butter. Mushroom. Where's mushroom? Where's onion? Oh, I gotta sell. I'll sell one trout to buy this onion. Veggie mash. A mashed and pan-fried veggie delight, especially for hedgehogs. Alright. Let's do this. Slice and dice onions, carrots, and parsnips. Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. That was decent. Parsnip. Wow, look at that. parsnip. Killed. Killed it. Chopping up this mushroom. There we go. Whoa. Ooh. 99. Ruined it at the end. Alright, the onion. There we go. Okay. Next. Alright. Ooh, this is a complicated recipe. Okay. What does this mean? This is like swirl? What does that mean? Sweet. What kind of spice am I supposed to put in here? Sugar, maybe? Okay, so we're supposed to do low, butter, carrot, mushroom, onion, parsnip, shake. I don't know what the swirl option is. Oh, stir. I see. I didn't even know there was a stir. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Exactly. So we're gonna add the sugar, stir, turn down the flame, shake, and then turn off the flame. Okay, this is a complicated recipe. Okay. Okay, the carrot doesn't look quite done. The carrot doesn't look quite done. I wonder if I can leave everything... Like, how much am I gonna mess this up? Alright, let's plate it. A cast iron pan, so shaking it causes 3rd-degree burns. That would be sad. As far as preparation goes, I'd give this veggie mash perfect marks. Everything is evenly chopped and perfectly cooked. As for taste, it has a nice sweet, but it's just a bit off balance. A small tweak and this would be perfect. This veggie mash uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. Overall, a stellar performance. My pleasure. You got an A. No, Raz, what have you become? You've become pure chaos. Welcome in, night. What are you talking about? This is how I've always looked. I've always been this way. Please don't destroy the world. No. No promises. As a result of your increasing notoriety, the merchant has gifted you these items. 5 gold, 1 lemon, Autumn's Marshy Mush recipe, an Autumn Sour Cabbage Boil recipe. Thank you for your hospitality, Rootsworth. I'll make sure while I'm out there scouting to find the biggest, juiciest ingredients just for you. Good luck out there. Keep your nose out of trouble and don't you dare lose a whisker on my behalf. We'll do our best. Until tomorrow, then. We'll stop by every morning to await your orders. Would be a shame to spend all your well-earned tips on ingredients.
Oh.
Quite right, quite right. Good night, Initiate. Let's see, in here. Foragers. Collect. Where was it? It was... Mistvale, I think? Was it Mistvale? Or Mayberry Patch? Old Catskill Castle, Mayberry Spring. Quicksand. You can't go through doors. Your arms are stuck in place. True. True. My hands are out there. Also, thank you for the hydrate redeem. Everyone make sure you get a sip of something. Doesn't matter what it is. Something's better than nothing. Alright, what else should we send out for? Let's see. I feel like this would be a good one to send for. Probably this one too. Okay. There he is, the mouse of the hour. I hear Robin's been keeping you busy, and I'm here to see to it you stay that way. Ha! Huh? Nothing new under the sun then. Ho ho. How have you been, Coil? Oh, the usual. Training greenhorns and whipping the old rabble into shape. Thankfully all's been quiet since that kerfuffle last season, but a stray rat here, a rogue weasel there. So long as they steer clear of this year's crops, I'm quite ready to refill my stores. You and every mouse in Lilygrove. Seems they'll have the last shop rebuilt by the half moon. Not much longer and we can go about pretending the whole affair never happened. No mouse is keen on the memories. Still, I count our blessings that fields and burrows were all we lost. Aye, strong point. No sense dwelling on such things. What is important is Robin promised me the best apple butter bliss this side of Mossflower. Oh, did he now? Well, I make no such promises. Still, you're here, so I'll cook you up a meal so you won't soon forget. Okay. Apple butter bliss, I think is what he said. I don't have apple or cream.
Hey.
How much is an apple? Apple. How much is cream? Oh, 25. Oh my god. Sell one of my olive oils. Alright, well this better work out. Otherwise, gonna be cooked. Okay, apple butter bliss, I think is what he said. Alright. Yeah, chili, pepper, mushroom, apple. Okay, chop up the apple, slice up the lemon. Alright, we'll chop. We're fairly okay at chopping. Well, this one doesn't seem like it wants to go in the center. Excuse me. That looked off-center, but I'll take the 100, I guess. There we go. And the lemon. There we go. Diced up. Okay. Alright, this recipe. This has gotta be sugar as well. So it looks like we go on low heat, add the butter, then add the apple, then shake. Do I keep shaking? Maybe I'm supposed to keep shaking all the way, like shake during this. Then medium heat, add the sugar, then add cream, lemon, and stir, and then turn off. Okay, so let's do low. Add, oh, that was, the butter was too soon. Okay, and then add cream, also the sugar, also lemon. Stir. I'm gonna turn on low heat because I need that lemon to cook. Oh, it's a little too sweet. Maybe I didn't need to add sugar. Maybe that was not needed. Maybe that was not needed. Apples with seeds and interesting, yes. Interesting. Oh, that one fell off. Whoops. I don't know if there's a way to plate these to make them look nicer, but... As far as preparation goes, I'd give this apple butter bliss perfect marks. Everything is evenly chopped and perfectly cooked. As for taste, it has a nice creamy, but it's a bit off balance. A small tweak and this would be perfect. I was hoping you would like it. This apple butter bliss uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. I'm so glad you like it. Overall, a stellar performance. My pleasure. Got 10 gold. As a result of your increasing notoriety, the merchant has gifted you these items. 6 gold, 1 parsnip, campfire salmon recipe, and smoked tomatoes. Well now, seems a right shame these skills plan to retire with you. Have you thought about finally taking an apprentice? You know, Laban has taken quite the fancy to the pan and spoon as of late, almost like he was born to it. Oh, no you don't. We've been over this. I'm not doing it. No, I mean it. The boy's been cooking every scout meal since you went on leave. Caught the boy just last night poring over some of your old recipes, planning the whole next moon of meals based on the freshness of the potatoes. For a whisker, I thought I'd walk straight back in time to another dedicated young cook I knew. Of course, I was younger then, too. I'd be lying if I said the lad lacked talent. His nose for the fineries of prep, and those rosemary cheese bakes, almost as good as mine. But that's neither here nor there. I won't be swayed. Ah, well, I'm sure he'll come into his own with or without your expert guidance. I don't mean to meddle in your affairs. Rat feathers, you don't. Meddling's the thing you're best at. You wound me, but you aren't wrong, and it's quite late, so I guess I'll take my meddling down to the tavern, unless you care to join me. Alas, not this time, friend, but give old Ichabod my regards, will ya? Want a little extra crunch and arsenic with your apple dish? Leave seeds in? Yes, exactly. It's cyanide in the seeds, though, I thought. Okay, click on the forager button here, or the map in the living room to open the forager map. Returned. You guys brought back such basic ingredients. I guess I can watch them. I can just watch them go, I think. They do take a long time, though. Either one, no bueno. Mm-hmm. True. Why, that meddlin'... What was that? I couldn't hear you. Never you mind. Just an ache in my tail. What brings you here, lad? The captain's wanted volunteers to come review your cooking today. I know I'm not much of a chef, but Quill seems to think I might be useful. Oh, I'm sure you'll be of great help. What should I make us, then? If I'm being honest, I don't get to cook much with sweet potatoes. Most of the other scouts aren't fond of them.
Well,
If it's just us, we can go all in on whatever you like. Cooking for others is one of life's great joys, but sometimes a chef can't help but crave a little indulgence. Alright, we want sweet potatoes. Let's see. Frida's famous fries might be good. Oh, water chestnut. Okay, so that looks like the only thing that has that. Frida's famous fries, so I need a sweet potato. That's fine. Okay. We'll make this kid sweet potato fries. Now I want sweet potato fries though. All right. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh god. This is gonna be bad. Oh, what the? Okay. We have technology here. Okay, this looks good. Okay, so this recipe, we put it on low heat, and then I wonder if no root brings down salt. Okay, so we'll put this on low heat. Put the olive oil in, then the sweet potato, then the carrot, then shake it, then up to medium heat, stir, add spices if needed. I'm gonna try and watch these spice bars a little bit better. I'm gonna let them cook a little bit. Okay. Now we'll finish. These fries do look pretty good. Carrot fries and sweet potato fries. As far as preparation goes, I'd give this Frida's famous fries perfect marks. Everything is evenly chopped and perfectly cooked. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. This Frida's famous fries uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. Overall, a stellar performance. You're welcome back anytime. Got 10 gold. As a result of your increasing notoriety, the merchant has gifted you these items. 3 gold, 1 vinegar, 1 onion, and rainbow roughage recipe. Oh my god, my childhood. Welcome in, Perky. Hope you're doing well. Happy April Fool's Day. Yeah, we're revisiting some Redwall joy. That was wonderful, Mr. Rushdock. It tasted just like how Mother makes it.
Well,
I'll take that as a compliment. You know, I taught her that recipe.
huh?
You did? I didn't know you and her were close.
Ah,
You know Lily Grove. Everyone knows everyone else to some degree or another, but we were close once, I suppose. I even took her to the name day dance. Really? She never told me that. She never tells me much about the past, really.
whoa.
But, of course, that was a long time ago, before your pa moved to town and caught the gaze of every young housemaid. But I shouldn't share more than she'd have you know.
Oh,
Aw, badger waffles. No one ever talks about Pa much. It's like they're afraid to upset me, but I never knew him, not even through stories.
oh.
Oh, I see. Well, the hour is late, but if you're looking for another meal, I might be persuaded to let slip a few more stories, if it stays between you and me, that is.
Huh?
Really? Would it be okay for me to come back next week?
Well,
Anytime, lad. Anytime. Also, Perky, thank you for your Forg wealth flex. You have 15,000 frogs that have been released into the chat. Thank you for sharing your frogs. Here are a few of them. Behold them spin. behold them going. Badger waffles. Yeah, I guess that's a common exclamation. Those are some fine forgs, right? Returned. Let's see. Send someone here. Let's send all you three off in the same spot. Those are some fine forgs. All forgs are pretty fine, I'd say. Alright, who's at my door? Hello, Mr. Rushdock. I don't think we've been formally introduced. I'm Foxglove. Ah, Foxglove. Brunock speaks naught but sugar and honey about you.
okay.
Ah, does he now? He tends to play tough Mr. Scout around me these days.
Whoa.
Aye, he'd wax poetic if we let him, ho ho. But, maybe I shouldn't have let that slip. No, it's actually sort of why I'm here. Today marks our 3rd season together, and I was hoping to surprise him when he got back from scouting, but I've about as much skill cooking as a mole does flying. Would you pretty please help me prepare a surprise meal?
Oh,
Well, how can I say no to a request like that? Of course I'll help you out. What manner of eats had you in mind? Oh, I hadn't thought that far. Brunock isn't much one for leeks, and I can't stand mushrooms. Oh, but we both like seafood. Does that, help at all?
well.
Seafood with no mushrooms or leeks. I reckon we've got a recipe that should work for you. Let's see. Mushrooms and leeks. Okay, this one could work. Campfire salmon. So could this one, but these ones both have a lot in them, so let's do campfire salmon. Let's do campfire salmon. How much is salmon? Salmon's 10, and then I need a water chestnut. There we go. Campfire salmon. Right? No mushrooms, no leeks. Oh my goodness. My washing machine is going wild. Alright, I'm sure. Let's chop our ingredients. Chopping up this. Oh my god, that was kind of brutal. Okay. Perfect. Wow. Great onion slicer. Oh, that one's actually kind of bad. Oops. Oops. The water chestnut. Kind of a mess. That's okay, though. Okay. Ooh, this recipe goes on high heat. So we go low heat, olive oil, salmon, shake, high heat, onion, add spices if needed throughout this time, medium heat, water chestnut, stir, off. Alright, so let's do this. Olive oil. Salmon. Shake. Shake. High heat. Onion. Medium heat. Sugar. Oh. Oops, it's too sweet. No! No, it's too sweet. And the salmon's kind of overcooked. Oop. Oop. Maybe this girl's gonna have a bad anniversary because of us. Alright. There you go, ma'am. This campfire salmon was almost perfectly prepped, but there still is room for improvement. Try focusing on your timing. As for taste, it has a nice sweet, but it's a bit off balance. A small tweak and this would be perfect. This campfire salmon uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. Overall, a solid dish, only just short of perfection. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, we got 10 gold anyway. Okay. Well then. As a result of your increasing notoriety, the merchant has gifted you these items. 8 gold, 1 red cabbage, happy hair nuggets recipe, and buttery beet hash recipe. Alright. You happy enough with the results? Or should we try something else? This is leagues better than anything I could do on my own. I appreciate you taking the time to walk me through the recipe. My pleasure, lass. We'll make a chef out of you yet. But until then, feel free to call on me anytime. I definitely will. Foragers. Alright, what has stuff that we need? Alright. All those friends. Alright. I'm gonna do a big stretch quick. I think I slept wonky on my shoulder. It's like giving me some pain today. Pickles is nip-napping in my lap too, so I'm kind of like twisted in a weird way. Alright, who's at my door? If it isn't Captain Barktail. What brings you to Lilygrove? Why, you and your cooking, of course. I crossed paths with Captain Robin out in Sagebury, and he filled me in on what you're up to these days. I simply had to stop by to taste for myself. You made the finest feast for the Scout Corps' regional roundtable last year. If you're improving beyond that, well, I might just perish from the joy of it. That's an awfully fine thing to say, even it is not but rat feathers and poppycock. You think I would lie to you? On my honor as a scout, I would never. Ho ho, I suppose we'll see then. What will it be? Anything with parsnips or carrots. If you were to mix them, simply divine. That shouldn't be so hard. You make yourself right at home then. I'll be but a whisker. Thank you, Rootsworth. I'll just warm my paws by your fire if you don't mind. Okay, hates turnip. Who hates turnips? Fried parsnip. What has carrots and parsnip in it? Oh, this. Oh no, that's white carrots. Oh, carrots and parsnip. Oh, the veggie mash. That would be good. Okay, yeah, the veggie mash. Veggie mash would be good. So let's go merchant. Hey. Let's get a carrot. And what else do we need? Carrot and onion. Carrot and onion. Okay. Veggie mash. Doesn't like turnips. There's no turnips in this. $85. We'll take it. We'll take it in the rhythm game. Killed that parsnip. I feel like I'm performing surgery here, and I'm pretty sure this is a children's game, so like I don't think I need to go this hard, but like I don't think it's grading me on that wild of a scale. All right. Everything's chopped up. So let's see. So this one is low heat, then butter, carrot, mushroom, onion, parsnip, shake. We are perfectionists in this house. It's not great for you, but yes. Okay. We'll add the butter. We'll add carrot. Mushroom, onion, parsnip, shake, heat, stir, go back down to low heat, shake. And this we could stay at, I think, for a little bit. Okay. Think that's good. Everything's in the green. We love to see it. Now we plate it up. This veggie mash was almost perfectly prepped, but there's still room for improvement. Try focusing on your timing. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. This veggie mash uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. I knew you would love it. Overall, a stellar performance. You are welcome back anytime. Doo-doo. 10 gold. As a result of your increasing notoriety, the merchant has gifted you these items: 10 gold, 1 potato, chili fried grayling, and sedgewater stir fry. I definitely will. You know, sageberry is known for an ingredient called bean brick. I don't suppose you've ever cooked with that before. Can't say I have. At a glance, it doesn't seem too different from cheese, but it doesn't melt and stays hearty even when stewed. I've heard it said moles invented it to replace fish. Makes sense to me, what with their natural disinclination towards water. Can't blame them either, seeing as how their whole young lives can be spent underground. Really? That'd be a handy trick for critters that aren't keen on fish. I'll have to try my paw at it. It just so happens I left you the recipe for a sageberry original. Spongy bean brick treats. I hope it makes some critter's day. I'm sure it will, so long as I don't butcher the recipe, that is. Alright, my foragers. Liam Rivermouse got lost looking for ingredients and came back empty-handed. Liam. What were you doing? I don't know what Liam was thinking. Liam out here wilding. Got lost looking for ingredients. Man comes back with not a crumb. Like, couldn't you have foraged while you were lost? Couldn't you have done that? Mr. Star Thistle, not often I see you in this neck of the woods. How have you been? Oh, just terrible. Simply terrible. Those rotten little slugs keep eating my cabbages. No matter what I do, I can't seem to stave off their slimy little maws. The thing is, I was telling Sir Coyle about my plight, and he had the answer. An elegant solve. Simply brilliant it was. Leave the little blighters a nasty surprise to dig into, so they'll be too skittish to try it again. Trouble is, I can't for the life of me remember the details of that recipe. It was autumn's something or other. There was cabbage involved, naturally. Gotta be a proper decoy. But what was the third thing? Slugs, eh? That's a right mess. I've heard that the things aren't fond of sour foods. I bet a bit of vinegar should turn their tails right around. You think so? I positively love vinegar. Give me anything pickled and puckery and I'd come back lickety-split. But you are the expert chef, so I trust your judgment. Hold tight then. Let me see what I can simmer up. What in God's name happened to you? I don't know what you're talking about, Gojo. I've always looked like this. This is how I've always been. Okay, I think we need autumn sour cabbage boil. So let me get a green cabbage. Hey. How much is that? 12? Okay, not the worst. Autumn's sour cabbage boil. Ooh. 68. I big oofed that first one. Okay. This one we can recoup. There we go. There we go, and perfect. No, tell me this is a dream. Nope. Nope, it's not a dream. It's April Fool's Day is what it is. Okay. So this recipe looks like we want low heat, then the vinegar, then the red cabbage, then we want to shake and stir, and then we want to add the green cabbage, and then season if we need to. Bitter spices though. I wonder if lemon zest. Lemon zest is like sour, but maybe it is kind of bitter. So maybe that's what we use if our bitterness isn't high enough. Okay, there's that. Let's see if this cooks. If it gets any more. Oh. Add a little bit more salt. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we'll finish. We'll get points off for the bitter. I don't know what the bitter should be. Okay. There we go. This autumn sour cabbage boil was almost perfectly prepped, but there's still room for improvement. Try focusing on your timing. I'll keep practicing until it's perfect. The cabbage red is quite burnt. Glad to hear. Next time I'll perfect it. This autumn sour cabbage boil uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. Overall, a stellar performance. I didn't think anything was burnt. This man out here telling me something is burnt. Also, Chili, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Little rodents are so picky about timings. I know, right? I know, right? As a result of your increasing notoriety, the merchant has gifted you these items. 5 gold, 1 salmon, 1 grayling, 1 shrimp. We'll take it. I didn't think anything was burnt. I don't know what pickerel star thistle is about. You're quite sure this will do the trick then? Well, I am a chef, not a gardener. Supposing they enjoy the meal, instead of fear it, maybe they'll come away too full to touch your new growth? Anything's worth a try at this point. That is, if I can keep from eating it myself before it even hits the soil. Well, I can make you more anytime. You know where to find me. Aye, I do. Good day then, Sir Chef. So long. Oh good, we got a bean brick, a salmon, and a tomato, which is good. Let's see. There. Let's send everybody out. Hopefully no one gets lost again. Hopefully no one gets lost again. I'm doing a big stretch. My shoulder's really bothering me. Let me see if I can shift my spot. It's okay, Pick. I know. I know. Let's go sideways like this little bean. Remember we were doing this last night? That's not so bad, huh? She's like, no, it's terrible. It's terrible, Mom. You moved me. I know. I know. Little picky. You're doing okay. My shoulder was hurting from sitting the other way. My back is bothering me. Together we make an old person. Exactly. We're like an old person mech. Okay, are you not squished? This good, baby? You're not squished? Okay, we'll try this. What do you feel? How do you feel? You're not happy about this? Grumpy? Grumpy? Yeah. Okay, you want to sit a different way? Will you be comfy like that? Pressed up against the table? What do you think? She's mad. My little Goombat. I know. I know, not our normal comfy pose, huh? Who's at the door? Good day, Mr. Rushdock. Hope you don't mind me stopping by. Huh? Not at all, lad, not at all. And no need for the formalities. Rootsworth as fine a name as any. Well. So long as it doesn't seem rude, you are my superior after all. Whoa. I'm just an old Anyhow, you didn't come here for a tongue lashing. What's on your mind? Stir? Stew? Stir fry? Anything is fine with me, as long as there's no pungent flavors like vinegar or celery. I see. Very well then. Let me get a cookin', whiles you rest your paws a spell. Laban is a return guest. For a refresher on what you know about his preferences, you can find his entry in Rootsworth Journal, located in the dining room. Okay, he likes sweet potatoes, carrots, parsnips. Does not like vinegar, celery, or water chestnut. I think we had veggie mash together last time with him. I think that's what it was about. Celery has a pungent flavor. Literally tastes just like water. Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't know about that one. Laban Rushwood will be like, boy, I would sure hate for my food to have any flavor in it. Yeah. Boy, it would really bum me out. Oh, he likes sweet potato. He does like fries. We could do this one. Yeah, maybe we do Frida's famous fries. So then we need olive oil and sweet potato. Sweet potato and carrot. Okay. There we go. For this misleading information, I give you double celery. I don't know how that would work out for our notoriety. Probably poorly. Probably poorly. We are trying to achieve fame through cooking, so... There we go. Next. Okay, so this one is low heat, then olive oil, sweet potato, carrot, shake, up the heat, stir, add seasoning if need be. Olive oil, sweet potato, carrot, shake, medium heat, stir, and then we wait for everything to cook. Perfect. Carrot knife. Welcome in, Kirby. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the carrot knife, honestly, that chopper that we're using is kind of terrifying. As far as preparation goes, I give this Frida's famous fries perfect marks. Everything is evenly chopped and perfectly cooked. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. It seems all I eat these days is Frida's famous fries. Overall, a stellar performance. You're welcome back anytime. Alright, so we got 4 gold, chili pepper, root a leaky recipe, and with a question mark recipe.
Huh?
Mr. Rootsworth, can I ask you something?
Well,
Ask away, lad. How do you know when to put the ingredients in to have them all blend and marry? I've been scratching my head over this recipe for days now, and I can't make heads or tails. There doesn't seem to be any indication of what goes in when.
oh,
There's no easy answer to that. Often comes down to trial and error, but a practiced chef can sometimes puzzle out the order. Let me take a look at it. It's this one here, the recipe I called with a question mark.
oh,
Tell you what, come again tomorrow and we can cook it together. Make sure you select the recipe with a question mark. Alright, my friends have returned. Liam! Stop getting lost! Liam! This man is literally a menace. Literally a menace. I don't know why he gets lost all the time.
huh?
I'm back and ready to learn, Chef.
Well,
I hope you selected the recipe with a question mark, as that is what we are learning today. I have everything ready. Follow me to the kitchen, and we'll get to cracking.
whoa,
Now, I have scratched out one ingredient and replaced it with a question mark. Study the recipe book to see what ingredients is to be dropped in when.
oh,
Remember to pause and look at the timeline and ingredients before starting to cook. A delightful dish of pan-fried parsnips with a puzzle twist. Okay, we need parsnips and olive oil.
hey,
Parsnip, olive oil. Get it together, Liam. Learn to read a map. For sure, this man, I keep sending this man out and he keeps getting lost. Like, bro, it's not that far. I feel like I have to send him to closer stuff. What's up, baby? You don't like this? You don't like this sitting arrangement? No, you're mad about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know, it's okay. It's okay. Do you want to get down? There you have like 3 beds. You have other places to rest if you really hate it. Alright. Slice the parsnip. We got this. Wow, perfect chopping. Oh, I mean, it's just add the parsnip. Low heat, add olive oil, add the parsnip, and then add, you know, stuff if you need it, and then shake it and then turn off. So, low heat. Like, kid, why was this the mystery? There we go. Hello, welcome in, Pillow. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Happy Monday. We're just doing some cooking. As far as preparation goes, I give this with a question mark perfect marks. Everything is evenly chopped and perfectly cooked. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. Well, thank you. I'm honored. This with a question mark uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. Overall, a stellar performance. My pleasure. Alright, we got 6 gold, 1 vinegar, swampy shrimp rapture recipe. Sounds terrifying. Crisp, creamy grayling recipe. So, did that make sense? Yes, but I still have a long way to go before I'm half as good as you. I've been doing this since I was half your age, but I dare say you've a strong start. Maybe next year you should enter the cook-off. You really think so? Freyby said the same thing, but I figured that was just Freyby being, well, Freyby. Come sundown, it ain't really about the winning or losing, so long as you enjoy a fine meal with finer company. If I teach you anything, let it be that. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Can you do me a favor? Go into my recipes and replace some ingredients with question marks. That will help prepare me for the cook-off. Sure, I can do that for you. Oh my god. Great. This feels like a Nintendo DS game for the cooking part anyway. It does. It does. I think it was a mobile game originally. I want to say it was like originally on mobile. Liam! You are so bad at this. Okay, fine. Liam. Here, I'll tell you what, Liam. You go over here. I can't trust you to go anywhere far away. Because you're literally a menace. Liam gets lost. Has to be close to home. As long as your belly is full, everything will work out. Thanks, Redwall wisdom, you know? Redwall isn't wrong, though. A lot of times you get, like... You get... hangry, and it's hard to think when you're hungry, so... There is a nugget of real wisdom there. It's me again. Just checking in to see how things are proceeding. Hope our young scouts have been bringing some good forage. Don't you be putting on the innocent act. You and I both know why you're here. Who? Me? Why, I'd never. You sent Laban here knowing I couldn't say no, and now he's gone and told you I'm mentoring him. Oh, you are now? That's brilliant. I had no idea. I can see I'll never get anywhere with you, and I'd sooner eat my hat than let you know I'm a touch grateful. I'd rather you keep your hat. What if we were to eat something with a little more spice, like chili fried grayling? With a lot of onions for good measure. Ew. On second thought, I'd rather eat the hat. Okay. I'm good, just on lunch break from classes at work. Off to lurk now. Sounds good, enjoy your lurk. Alright, let's check out that chili fried grayling. Okay, there's no onions in this. So we need olive oil and mushroom. Mushroom, olive oil. And back to lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Chili fried grayling. Okay, chili pepper. Gotta chop this thing up, I guess seeds and all. Okay, our mushroom. Chop that up. And the grayling. We're also... Yeah, see this I feel like on mobile would probably be harder. It's a little bit easier on mouse. Oh, we gotta chop this thing up a lot. Is there a timer in the bottom right corner. I'm surprised the chopping thing is untimed. It's untimed. Yeah, I'm not covering any timer. We could sit here for 12 years. So there's no like, except for the ones that are actively timed, like the ones that just go by themselves are a bit more like a rhythm game, but yeah, like this thing I could take forever. I could get a ruler out if I wanted to. Line it up against my mouse. All right. Okay, chili fried grayling. So we do low heat, olive oil, up the heat, add the chili peppers, shake it, up the heat again to high, add the grayling, mix, then turn it to low, add the mushrooms, and then shake. Okay, so let's do low heat, olive oil, medium heat, shake these, drop the fish in, turn it to low heat, add the mushroom, add salt, shake. And then I guess just make sure everything is cooked fully. Okay. I wanted to see if I could get two in their like perfect zone. The plating is so ugly. I feel like they could have done more with the plating. This chili fried grayling was almost perfectly prepped. There's still room for improvement. Try focusing on your timing. I'll keep practicing until it's perfect. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. I'm delighted to hear that. This chili fried grayling uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. I'm so glad you like it. Overall, a stellar performance. My pleasure. I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, plating is pretty atrocious. It really is. It really is. Also, you could say something like, I didn't make this game. You could be like, Raz, that plating looks awful. And I'd be like, yeah, yes it does. The plating is just, let's use ragdoll physics with jelly cubes. It really is. For a game focused on food, you'd think they make the food look better? I know, right? 4 gold, 1 carrot, 1 trout, Campy Collie and Bean Brick. Campy Collie and Bean Brick. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just trying to be less negative overall, so I try not to be the first person to criticize. That's fair. That's fair. Sure, I can do that for you. What am I doing, Coil? At my age, I should be handing the first family trade to my firstborn and spending my days pruning the fruit trees, and instead I'm chasing some Dibbins fantasy. Have you been at the October Ale without me? Where is this coming from? All you scouts are out here bending head over tail to get me ingredients, comment on my cooking, and for what? I have about as much hope of making it to Redwall's tables as I do becoming a badger lord. Look, I know you, and I have been beating around this bush for a while. I trust you know me well enough that I do it 'cause I care about you, but I think it's time you told the boy. He looks up to you, 'cause I think his heart somehow knows what his mind doesn't, and if I didn't know better, I'd say he's taken to cooking as a way to chase that. What's more, I think the thing itching under your fur isn't the harvest cook-off. You're probably right, and I hate it, more than anything. But you're right. I won't push any further, but I am here for you, should you need it. You have my thanks. Is he actually Laban's dad? Is that what that is? But pull anything like this again, and I will force feed you my hat. Fair's fair. I think he's Laban's dad. Liam, geez. Okay, where else can Liam go? Alright, I'll send Liam not that far. I'll send someone out to the cave and someone out to the Dragon Grove. I feel like Liam can't get lost if he's here 10 minutes from the house.
Whoa.
Ahoy there, Rootsworth. How have things been since I last saw you?
Well.
You sure know how to keep a mouse busy. I hope you're ready for it to stay that way. Word seems to have got out to the villagers that Chef Rootsworth is sharing his cooking with more than just scouts.
Oh.
Some fresh faces might be just what I need to kick my cooking up to the next tier.
Oh.
That's the spirit. Starting tomorrow, I would expect more villagers at your door. I just hope Dorabella don't catch wind of this just yet.
Huh?
I'll do my best to quell the rumors. But first, may I trouble you for a beady bite? I'd like to taste your progress for myself. Coming right up. A beady bite. Is there anything else with beach in it? Let's see, with a question mark. Whoa. Oh yeah, what is the Swampy Shrimp Rapture? This one's weird. A hit with local villagers near Apple Glen parts. Alright, let's try this buttery beet hash. I'm gonna have to shell out for it though. This man hates chili, pepper, and fried parsnips.
Hey!
So I need a beet, a white carrot, and milk, I think. Let's see, what can I sell? I'll sell a grayling. There we go. Alright, beet. Chop up this white carrot. Which is not a parsnip, by the way. White carrots are separate from parsnips. Totally different vegetable. There we go. Potato. Also just chopped. Guess we're leaving the skins on. That one's kind of ugly. Okay. Oop. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is low heat, add the milk, then add the butter. White carrot, stir. Potato, up the heat, add the beet, shake. High heat. Shake again. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, I gotta make sure nothing burns. let's finish. Our ugly plating. There we go. Wow. Very appetizing. This buttery beet hash was almost perfectly prepped, but there's still room for improvement. Try focusing on your timing. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. I'm delighted to hear that. This buttery beet hash uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. Overall, a stellar performance, but of course I'd expect nothing less of Lily Grove's finest chef. My pleasure. Ta-da! Alright, we got 7 gold, 1 celery, swamp shrimp bark recipe, and mushroom beet medley recipe. Fair's fair. Seems like you're on the right path. Still plenty of time to keep at it. How are you feeling? I haven't felt quite so alive in years. Every night, a warm hearth and warmer company reminds me of the good old days. Glad to hear it. Carry on then. And if you ever need anything, you know where to find me. Aye, that I do. Alright. Alright, let me try sending Liam over here. Will he make it? Who knows? Who knows? The man struggles. He goes too far afield. Rootsworth Rushtalk. I have a parsnip to pick with you. If it isn't Ichabod Cornsilk. How have you been, friend? A right fine friend you are. You plan on dethroning old Dorabella at her own game, and you didn't even tell me. Don't get me wrong. I hope you show her up by leagues and fathoms. I don't even mind that you'll kick my tail in the process, but to keep news that good is a crime, I tell ya. I'm begging your pardon, Mr. Cornsilk. How about I make it up to you with some nice hot victuals, eh? Something with plenty of tomatoes, just the way you like. That might go some way to ease the sting, aye. Especially those smoked tomatoes of yours. It's been ages. Alright, smoked tomatoes. We need tomato sauce, homegrown, tomato farmer tomato, and an onion. Alright, this would be expensive. Homegrown tomato. Farmer tomato. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. What can I sell? I can sell shrimp, salmon, trout. Let's see. I think I needed an onion. What else did I need? Oh yeah, tomato sauce. There we go. I have a parsnip to pick with you. Such an excellent greeting. It really is. We should use that more. Alright. I don't know why this tomato is so brown and ugly. It's a really unappealing color for a tomato. I'm not sure. Not sure why they picked that. Okay. Slice up this tomato. There we go. A homegrown tomato. We should have taken the top off of that. Okay. That one too. Oh dear. Well, hope you like the green bits in the tomato. What the heck? I definitely clicked that, and it was like, no, No, you didn't. So rude. Alright. So looks like we do low heat tomato sauce, the normal tomato, shake it, up to medium heat, do the homegrown tomato, then the onion, then shake it again, farmer's tomato, shake it again. I don't really see how these tomatoes are supposedly smoked. Okay. Let's see what happens now. We gotta get this farmer tomato. Alright. Like how half the vegetables require you to cut it manually and half are like, yeah, just get a sense of its energy and slice it like a fantasy samurai. Yeah, exactly. It's an interesting crew. Okay. Well, I was trying to plate these in different spots, but they're kind of just exploding out everywhere anyway. As far as preparation goes, I give this smoked tomatoes perfect marks. Everything is evenly chopped and perfectly cooked. As for taste, well, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. Well, thank you. I'm honored. This smoked tomatoes uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. Overall, a stellar performance. Thanks, friend. We'll take your 10 gold gift. Hi, Pickles. What do you think? You're itchy. Itchy ear. I got you. Does that feel better? I feel better, little pup. I think you're gonna fall if I don't hold you here, but I could try to lever your body like that. Alright, we got 5 gold, olive oil, zucchini, and bubble and squeak recipe. Olive oil is good. A pretty common ingredient, seems like. Yeah. It does seem to be the main that or butter. Alright, I'll forgive you, this time. But hold out on me again and my cellars will cost double. I wouldn't dream of it. I best be going. Need to rotate some brews before sunup if I'm going to have it ripe and ready for the harvest festival. But you win this, you hear? I sleep well at night knowing soon that smug grin will be wiped from our whiskers this year. Okay. Let's send Liam over here. And then send someone here and here. See if he does okay. Just noticed the food was clipping through the plate. It does, yeah. Yeah, if you notice when we're like sitting down to eat it, and the food will just be like clipping through the plate onto the table. Oh, it sounds like it's raining. You're looking in fine spirits, Thomas. And it looks to me your paw's all healed up now. I am, thank you. With the restoration effort so close to finished, it's hard not to smile. Lily Grove is nearly her old self again, and it warms my heart to see the fellowship among my peers. I know what you mean. Almost as if the land lay fallow for years, but suddenly sprung to life. Exactly. And even here, you have a glow about you I've not seen for some time. Hard not to glow doing the thing you love most. Speaking of, how about I show off a little? I would be honored. You know what I like. That I do. I've notes for everyone in town by this point. Yeah, can I just go... Am I allowed to go back and then go in here? Okay, he likes tomatoes, mush, zucchini. He hates any of the peppers. Oh, okay, we have to go through this whole thing today. Okay, I got it. Interesting. Okay. What should we make? Green onion tomato. Rainbow roughage. Portobello. Do I have anything else with portobellos in it? I wonder. Hello, welcome in, Citrus. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Let's see. Sedgewater stir fry he might like. This might be a good one. Might be a good one for him. Yeah, okay, let's try the stir fry. Let's see if he likes that. Alright, so we need to buy a portobello and a water chestnut.
Hey!
Portobello, water chestnut. There we go. Stir fry. Yeah. Okay. Portobello. Ooh, 12. That was an oof. Also, this zucchini looks, it looks kind of bummed. It looks kind of, I don't know. It's very mottled in a weird way. Zucchinis do kind of have that texture. Kind of. I just got yelled at by my manager. Collected entire 5 minutes of overtime last week. And we're supposed to have absolutely 0. So, here's the thing, right? Unless you're being abusive about it, if you're staying overtime to complete work they give you, that's their problem. That's literally a management failing. It's a manager's job to not give you more work than you can complete in your 40 hours a week. And if they can't do that, then they're not a very good manager. That's literally their whole job. But I'm sorry that happened. That's a bummer. But that is on them. That is their fault. Alright, so we need to put low heat, then olive oil, then the water chestnut, zucchini, up the heat, then put our portobello in, and then stir, and we might have to add some salt if need be. So, let's see, low heat, olive oil. Uh-oh, baby. You're getting trapped. You're getting trapped. Is that true? You are. You're gonna fall. Okay. I think everything is good. We'll wait for this water chestnut to be good. Cooking Mama vibes. Yeah, it's like a Cooking Mama game, but it's based on Redwall. We have decided that the plating could be better. The plating always kind of looks unappetizing. I agree. I had to stay late to handle a recruiter call asking about the time card. Apparently I was expected to leave 5 minutes early for another shift instead of just collecting the overtime. Well, I don't know. That's a silly thing to yell at you about. I guess if that's their stance, I would just be like, okay, well now I know. First of all, you shouldn't have been yelled at over that. That should have been an easy feedback of like, oops, this was a mistake. Next time, just do this. It shouldn't even be like aggressive in any way. So yeah, I guess if that's their stance now you know that's what they want you to do. But then if they fight you on leaving early in the future, you get to be like, remember that time you yelled at me over staying 5 minutes late? Which is so, like, 5 minutes of overtime? So weird. Sorry, I'm about to collect overtime. I have to hang up on you now. Yeah, like, that's not reasonable. Yeah, if you're on a call, that's what happens. This Sedgewater stir fry was almost perfectly prepped, but there's still room for improvement. Try focusing on your timing. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. Well, thank you. I'm honored. This Sedgewater stir fry uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. I'm so glad you like it. Overall, a stellar performance. My pleasure. Ta-da! We got 3 gold, a green onion, a tomato, and beat a bellow bisque. I best be going. Need to rotate some brew before sunup if I'm gonna have it ripe and ready for the harvest festival. But you win this, you hear? I sleep well at night knowing soon that smug grin will be wiped from her whiskers this year. I know I've troubled you enough already, but I don't suppose I could bother you with another request. Request away. I would much like to send Oleander over tomorrow. I was thinking maybe you could surprise her with this recipe. It's called Rainbow Delight. She found the recipe in some old storybook down in the catacombs. She's been absolutely smitten with it since. She loves every ingredient and thinks it would be just the most stunning looking dish. Trouble is, trade is a bit tight with her family, as it is with all who lost their homes in the fire. And the ingredients aren't easy at paw this time of year. Say no more. I've known that one since she was a wee dibbin. It'd be my pleasure. Thank you, Rootsworth. You are a kind mouse. Bless you. Alright, let's check on our foragers. Perfect. Let's see. Alright, let's send some folks out. Lunch break time. Have a great rest of your stream. Thanks, Guy. Enjoy your lunch break. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you, lass. Seems like only yesterday you were knee-high to a shrew, but you're nary a hair shy of my nose. Okay. Good to see you too, Rootsworth. I've been eating my vegetables just like you taught me. Oh, even your turnips and parsnips? Well, no. I still dislike those, but most everything else. Well, no worries there, lass. Everyone's got some such ingredient they can't stand. I'll just whip us up something heavenly minus them snips, eh? Okay, she wanted, what is it called? The rainbow roughage, was that it? Is that the only rainbow recipe I have here? I think so. She doesn't like turnips though. Isn't that what they said she wanted? Am I making that up? She doesn't like turnips, but... Okay, we're just gonna make this anyway. Sorry, girl. We're gonna make this anyway. Maybe she'll learn to like stuff. Buy a turnip. Buy a chili pepper. I could have sworn this is what they told me to make for her. Rainbow roughage. Unless I was supposed to leave out something, but I think this is fine. Alright, let's chop up this chili pepper. Okay. Green onion. Okay, we redeemed that. We lost that first one though. Okay. It's always kind of concerning when we chop that way. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're slicing our lemon. I don't know why we slice that like not in half in a good way. Alright. Grate our carrot. Peel it, I mean. I guess we're not actually grating it. I mean, we are to peel it, but it's not like we're making grated carrot. Down you go. Alright. Next. Okay, so we want to go low heat, then carrot, turnip, shake, medium heat, pepper, shake, trout, green onion, lemon, shake, and we might have to add salt depending on how things shake out. And make sure nothing burns. Alright, let's see, we have a couple things that need to get fully cooked, and then we can finish. Alright. Plate all these things up. Why does the green onion look like that? It looks so unappetizing. It looks so unappetizing. This rainbow roughage was almost perfectly prepped, but there's still room for improvement. Try focusing on your timing. I'll keep practicing until it's perfect. As for taste, it is a nice savory, but it's just a bit off balance. A small tweak and this would be perfect. Sorry, I just don't like turnip in anything. Overall, a stellar performance. You're welcome back anytime. When did the lemon get sliced more? I know, right? Like, we only sliced it in half, and suddenly it was sliced in many slices. Texture and the lemon slice shape, it's very confusing. Very confusing. We got 10 cold and 2 sweet potatoes. Thank you, Rootsworth. You are a kind mouse. Bless you. It means a lot that you and Thomas would go out of your way to treat me so well. Can't imagine it's been easy for you. How are you holding up? I'm just fine. It's my parents I worry for. They've been different since the pirate raid. They hardly let me out of their sight. If I spend too long reading, even in my room, they'll start a frantic search around the house till they discover I've never left. They love you quite dearly, and they were terrified when they thought they lost you that night. I know it comes from a good place, but I've grown older. I crave more freedom, not less of it. I know I shouldn't complain, but I just miss how it used to be. And you've every right to. Just give it some time. Things will start to even out now, and it won't be but a season before Lily Grove is settled back into her safety. I'll do my best. Speaking of, I should go before they start to fret. Good night. Alright, Liam understood the assignment that time. Let me see. Can I send Liam here? Will you make it, sir? Okay. There's all those friends. Rootsworth, you scamp. Albert, you scallywag. I heard you've been cooking up a storm here. Smells like the kitchens of Redwall Abbey in here.
Whoa.
Aye, just over a fortnight now of nightly cookery. I'll bet you've become the shining jewel of the merchants. I don't know if I'd say that, but I am probably running the hillside dry for vegetables. I don't suppose you could spare a few for an aging tailor like myself. Oh, I suppose I have something lying about. Let's see. Bell peppers and onions, was it? You know me well. Just no vinegar these days. It upsets my digestion, sadly. You're crying! You're crying, little puppy. It's okay. It's okay. I'm only gonna do like a couple more, and then like a couple recipes more, and then I'm gonna have to eat lunch myself, so don't worry, baby. What did he say? Onions and bell peppers, right? But no vinegar. Do we even have anything that has bell pepper in it these days? We've got to have something. Something. Oh, we don't. Okay, he likes zucchini, shrimp, and onions. And he hates vinegar and salmon. Alright, well, what do we got with shrimps? Zucchini, shrimp, onion. That does have shrimp in it. Oh, this has zucchini and shrimp. And a bell pepper. Okay, we'll do this. So we need butter and a red bell pepper.
Hey!
You wildin' out, Miss Bean? You are. Oh, you're yelling? You're yelling? What happened? Okay, 14. Oof. That one was rough. Oof. Preparation, not good. Okay, this starts at medium heat. Add the butter, then the shrimp. Shake. High heat. Red bell pepper. Zucchini. Shake. We'll have to see what these end up being. So let's see. Medium. Add the butter. Add the shrimps. Shake. Add zucchini. Okay. I think these are all good. Wow, one big shrimp. Some tiny red bell pepper. That doesn't even... Neither of these look like zucchini or red bell pepper.
Huh?
Swampy shrimp rapture isn't bad, but the preparation is a little rough. I've focused more on even chops and the cook timing. Those are great notes. I'll get it for next time for certain. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. Well, thank you. I'm honored. This swampy shrimp rapture uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. I'm so glad you like it. Overall, a stellar performance. My pleasure. Thanks for the A. Alright. Gold. Potato, chili pepper. Lyra's stormy weather medley. I'm grateful for your hospitality, as always. Think nothing of it. The company is my favorite part of any meal. I guess it isn't a far toss from tailoring, though the brunt of my work is done in solitude. It really is the smile of the customer that keeps me at it. I must say, I saw those new tunics about town, and I have a mind to get me one, but it'd be no more than an afternoon before I sully it with tomato sauce and oil. Funny you should mention that. I actually came here in part to give you this. Why, Albert, you shouldn't have. Fineries like this are wasted on me. No, I insist. I made one for each of you scouts as thanks for your valor during the raid. And yes, even you. I saw how you diligently ladled soup day in and day out for the dispossessed. You deserve this, even if you do want to dip it in tomato sauce. I don't know what to say. This is a precious gift, truly. Think nothing of it then, and rest well. I'll take my leave for the night. Sleep well, friend, and good luck at the cook-off. Alright, everybody returned. Let's see. I'm gonna send out Liam, because he can't possibly get lost over there. Alright, and the other two can go farther away. Hello, Mouser?
Whoa.
State your business, rat. I may not look it but I'm a trained scout. If I sense even a whisker or twitch of mischief, I'll make you regret it.
Huh?
I swears I mean no trouble, Mouser. I fell overboard not far from the river shores. Of course, and my shipmates just larfed and left me for fish food. So I swim to land, and then I smelled something mighty tasty wavering off this way, and it led me here. You do look positively drenched. Oh, fine. Come in, warm yourself by the fire, but no funny business. Thank you, Mouser. No funny business. Sea rat's honor.
Whoa.
What brings you lot inland? You aren't with that lout cheese thief, are you?
Huh?
No, sir. We's just typical sea types trying to keep our whiskers out of trouble.
Oh.
I see. This is a right bit out of the ordinary, but even Redwall Abbey takes in any beast in want of a soft bed and a warm meal. And you're certainly in want. Can't believe I'm saying this, but what sort of victuals you hankering for? Really? Why, thank you, Mouser. Me mum used to tell me a butter and bass were the cure for any what ails on a sunny day. Or was it butter and leeks? Just no cream. Mum was clear that cream ain't but sit heavy on the snout. Alrighty, here's an extra quilt for ya. I'll be but a hair. Alright. Let's see, let's check on... buttered bass. Which is butter, leek, and bass. I think we could do that. Alright, let's get a bass. Sunny buttered bass. Alright, that was not bad. That was like reasonable. A lot of fish to chop here. Let's see. How about this poor overboard rat? I didn't remember the rats being pirates, but maybe they always were.
Maybe they always were in Redwall. It's been a long time. I do remember the log shrews going off in canoes over a waterfall, and I do not think many of them survived. Don't think that ended well for them. Alright. There we go. So this is low heat, add the butter, leak, stir, or shake, medium heat, add the bass. And then we could figure that out from there. So, butter. Then we add the leek. And then we shake up to medium heat. Add the bass. Let's see. Alright, let's try finishing that. I think that was good.
Amazing. How do you get them vegetables so square-like? I'll keep practicing until it's perfect. Might be the best thing I ever had. Well, thank you. I'm honored. This were exactly what I wanted. This were the best bit of victual I ever had. You are welcome back anytime. Got tips. 4 gold, a lemon, and crunchy white flare medley recipe. Gristletail, was it? How are you feeling now? Thanks, Mouser. I think I can feel me toes again. My mates'll never believe a Mouser what took pity on me. Well, ex-mates. I just hope you remember the kindness when you next seek to pillage or plunder around these parts. You've been fine company, and I'd hate to find you on the business end of a spear. I ain't never been fond of the pillaging, but I be liking the seas, and I be real fond of cooking. Oh, a fellow man of the trade, are ya? I was a ship's cook myself for a time. I'll never forget the taste of the breeze and the way the waters lit up with stars on a still summer's night. Aye, that's it. The sweet lull of the decks and the smell of pitch. But she's gone now, and I may never again see her sails. I know some otters up north that sail these parts sometime. Honest merchants by trade, but a kind lot. Now it's no sure thing, mind. More'n just the Lily Grove has been wronged by rats and stoats round these parts lately. Still, you ever considered trying your paws at a different type of sailing? You think some likes to have a rat at their masts. They tie close with Redwall, and their creed leans them to be a forgiving lot, your like included. But you'd have to prove yourself. Make a fine showing, and set your mettle to abide by their ways. It'll be difficult, but possible. You'd really do that for me? Give me a chance at cooking for otter folk? Why don't you spend the night here? I'll send a messenger in the morning and see if we can't get you counsel with Redwall. Alright. Now, I think we have time for one more recipe. Actually, let me send the foragers out. Let's see. Where do I think this man can go? Oh, the quarry. Do you think he can make it to the quarry? Liam? Good luck, son. Good luck. Okay. I don't even know what to say to you right now. Now, Dorabella, take a seat. What's got you all fired up? As if you don't know. I heard them all talking about it in the town square. You think you can just show me up at this year's cook-off, Well, I'm here to tell you that you should just prepare to settle for second place. Is that all? Then you've nothing to worry about. If you're certain you'll win, then you'll win. You're making fun of me? Me? Show us what you've got then. Go on, cook us something if you're so great. Alright then, what'll it be? If you're such a great chef,
You shouldn't need ask. Fine, keep your secrets. I'm sure I've written them down somewhere anyway. She likes beet, mushroom portobello, and milk. Okay. Beet, mushroom, portobello, and milk. She doesn't like cream, leek, or bean brick. So beet-a-bello bisque could be good. Hello, little girl. What happened? What happened? We're having a little meltdown? Oh, she doesn't like milk. Oh, she likes milk. Beet, mushroom, portobello, milk. Okay, mushroom beet medley. This looks good.
Hey!
We'll get a beet. Mushroom beet medley. Beet. Oh. What's up, pup? What's up? What's up? We're just chopping all of our mushrooms. There we go. Okay. So this is low heat beet. Low heat beet. Probably portobello, then mushroom. We'll try that. And then the milk at the end. Try and get at least the beets done. Okay. Let's try that. Also, this is meant to be a bisque, so like... Or actually, no, this one's a medley. I was gonna say, if this is a bisque, we should probably have this in a bowl, but... As far as preparation goes, I give this mushroom beet medley perfect marks. Everything is evenly chopped and perfectly cooked. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. This mushroom beet medley uses all my favorite ingredients. I can easily say this is one of my favorite meals. Overall, a stellar performance. My pleasure. I showed this lady. We got a tomato, 8 gold, 1 trout, and Jeb's Jumblies recipe. I think I've made my point. I'll take my leave now. Let me get your coat. No, shoo. I can handle myself, thank you. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's send him out again. Let's see. Okay, well, I won't send... Do I think this man can make it to Sorrel Bloom? We'll give him a go. Okay. Alright. So I think this is where I'm gonna end for today, because I need to get some food in me. I need to get some food. So let me go ahead, quit. Glad you came to spend some time with us today and hope your day is a bit brighter. Thanks. Thanks, friend. Alright, let me do some quick swapping. Let me go over here. And let me turn off my desktop audio. But thanks for joining me for some cooking adventures today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed googly-eyed scuffraz as well. Thanks for the stream, Kevin. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Of course. Let me take a look and see if anyone that we know is around doing anything fun. Thanks for the stream. Of course. As far as our schedule for the rest of the week, let me grab that. So here's our schedule for the rest of the week. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're going to be playing Doraemon Story of Seasons Friends of the Great Kingdom. And then on Saturday, we are going to be back playing some Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. So that'll be all fun. And then on Sunday, we're going to be back with the Doraemon crew. We're working our way through winter. We have a couple of festivals ahead, so that should be a good time. Let me see. Anyone that we know playing anything cozy, fun? It's always a little bit spooky on April Fools, because I don't want people to be doing anything wild. But also, quick announcement, we're doing a Hanami event in our Discord. I run a Discord with some other cozy streamers, and we're doing a little Hanami event this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time is the start time. It's going to run until 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be just in voice chat, so there won't be a stream associated with it, but you are welcome to stop by and have a drink and have a snack and have some cozy conversation. And we're going to be sitting under our sakura trees in our little Minecraft server and just vibing. You don't have to have Minecraft. You could just be in the VC. We'll screen share some fun Minecraft views. But that's available for you guys if you'd like. Thanks for streaming. I had no idea anything with Redwall had made relatively recently. Super fun to see it again. Yeah, I didn't know either. And then Tunnel, one of my mods, actually told me about it. And he was like, you should play this. And I was like, oh, that actually seems very fun. And I always loved the recipes in Redwall. I mean, the food was always like a high point in Redwall, I feel like. So I was very excited. I mean, I wasn't great at some of the cooking mini games, obviously, but we did all right. I'm taking a look. I see Aster is doing a new VTuber debut. Let me see what's happening over there. It might be an April Fool's in-joke, though. Yeah, this seems like maybe an in-joke thing. Okay, well, I might just let you guys go then. But I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your day. I hope that your April Fools continues without any major upsetting jokes, upsetting pranks. But I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and hopefully I get to see you guys again very, very soon.